Hello, YouTube. We are back with my favorite segment of the week where we talk about my favorite YouTube comments. Occasionally, we get a little bit of a toxic one in there, but we love those too because they're great and they're amazing. We're just going to dive right into them. If you want to appear on this video, all you have to do is leave a YouTube comment and you might get in. You just might get in. Anyway, like the video, comment, subscribe, and starting off with an inquiry here from Kai Suzugamori. I do hope the fighter mode for the red and purple Imperial deck goes down soon. The art is amazing, and the card is very good effect-wise, in my opinion. However, I feel that the deck is not that good at all, and it doesn't justify its pricing. I think you're correct, and I think the price will go down soon. Just something to keep in the back of your head about the fighter mode is it is a secret rare. It also can go on any dragon mode, so there's always the potential that any Imperial Dragon mode support in the future, you can stick this on top of it for a little something special. You know what I mean? Can't guarantee maybe you'll never see play again in the future, but we are entering into a bit of a season where prices will be going down naturally, so I'm sure it'll be going down soon. Then we have Digivoid Gaming. My problem is that all those events had mulligans per game. Now, in the real world, when you go to regular locals, there is no such thing, so you do what you can with that. That's very true. We don't always have mulligans. Bandai likes to mix and match when they feel like having mulligans and not, and sideboards and whatever. Do mulligans change the meta? A little bit. It does, because certain decks that are more higher risk, higher reward in terms of unfavorable hands, all of a sudden they're a lot more consistent. You know what I mean? So yes, certain decks will do better with a mulligan than other decks. That's just kind of how it is. But it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we have to deal with the hands that Bandai gives us, and you do with that. You can with that. Next up, we have Nuvato Nuvato. Excellent video, Mario. More content like this is a great idea. Love to see it. I got the right gameplay in the first two, but it didn't occur to me the pass turn thing in the last deck. Great play, thanks. It takes practice to understand what the best play is. It really does. And the more you practice, the more you'll realize what the correct play is. It can always be ever-changing because it depends on the deck and depends on your hand and blah, blah, blah. But, things happen and things change. This series was positively received, as you can see here. A very helpful video from Jordan Simonson. Thank you, Mario. Looking forward to the next episode in the series. People really liked this video, which is really nice. I will make more videos like this. There will be an ongoing series. It's not going to be released weekly. I want to keep people on their toes, but, there will be more content like this on the way. And here's another one from Alexander. As a somewhat new player by going on a 4 months, this sort of thing is helpful. I am at that point where I'm not new enough to ask questions on a basic level, but senior enough to have pride that I should know some basics and won't ask. Haha, keep it going. So yeah, we will keep it going. Keep an eye out for episode 2 whenever that happens. It's going to be a juicy one. And I'm glad people liked it. I was talking with a lot of people that a year ago, competitive content didn't fly on my channel. But now we're at a point where competitive content is flying. That has something to do with the fact that I've won 2 Bandai tournaments now since the last time I tried making this content. I have no idea, but it's nice to see. It's nice to see that people are more engaged this time around. I would love a video going through what the perceived bad matchups for the top decks would be quite helpful. This is super interesting. I tried this a long time ago. Back in BT1 days, I tried this, or BT 1.5 days, where we went through the colors and said, okay, this deck is this color, this is what it does, but here's what beats this deck. And it did not fly, like, in BT 1.5 times. So it did so bad, actually. Like, back in the day, my videos, 2 years ago, didn't get views at all. But, like, this was an exceptional low, this series of video. So maybe we'll try it again. Revisit it, see what happens. I don't know. But yes, some people would find this helpful. I do agree. This is the comment. This is the spicy stuff here. The real Team Outcast says, you don't be knowing what you talking about sometimes, bro. Don't think you're always right, please. And then there's a little bit of defense in this comment section. All right. Here's the thing. I will occasionally be incorrect. Like with Altar Dorumon, for example. We had a slip, the odd slip, but 99%, you can round it up to 100, and I think that's okay. I do know what I'm talking about. I'm usually always correct. If you don't like that, I don't care. This is, it's, see, it's the, look at this comment here. The I love making comments that I know will get to you because I know it's true, and you're always wrong on market calls. Considering that's just plain false because a lot of my market calls have been right. A lot. This just reeks of small PP energy from the real Team Outcast. And, like, not a big deal. I don't really care. I love the haters because the haters will prove I'm doing it right. And there will always be a hater. Always, always, always. And I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. My market calls are correct. I've won 2 Bandai tournaments, which is probably 2 more than what you've won. And, that just stems of right decisions. And if we want to go further, successful life outside of card games, business owner, blah, 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 big money. Okay, we know. Doesn't get to me because the hate shows me that I'm doing something right. And I'm like a logical pillar of emotionlessness. I don't give 2 shits. Nothing you do will get to me. That's just kind of how it is. So there you go. Hope that clarified a few things. Now we're on to Wirtz. This is from the Illustrals video. Solid game 2, but that game 1 blowout, not drawing an answer in Earth to a big boy, feels bad. Oof. That's the only comment I'm going to leave about the Illustrals video. It got half the views that I wanted to release the game 3, so if anyone that wants to see an epic game 3, you can go back to my Illustrals video and like it. Go ahead and do that. I don't know where the Illustrals content will go from here. I know that I'm getting at least a case of product. I don't know what that will do down the road for content. Couldn't tell you. But, Illustrals is definitely a cool game to definitely at least pass the time with. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Rick Ford, that Dracomon alt art looking promising. The artwork is detailed, cute, and has other mons in it too. Hina alt art, been wanting to pick one up to sub for PSA collection. Nice vid. I like this comment because it brings up the PSA portion. Rick Ford likes to grade cards, which is a good investment, typically, down the road. I'm not too big on PSA grading myself. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really get involved with it. But there are PSA markets out there, and I just wanted you guys to, know that. I'm sure you guys didn't know. Like, you know that, but now you really know that. So, there you go. The Make 750 per day bot channel has left another juicy quote. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. And that was from Eleanor Roosevelt, apparently. There you go. I hope you find that inspirational. I have a great mind, so I do discuss things, and that's it. There you go. I hope you find that inspirational in some way, shape, or form. The final second last. Matthew Levides comments and says, it's rough to be a content creator at the whims of a major company. I'm going to go over the last comment real quick and then just bounce on this idea here. Tamer Nigel, Mario, I huge. Me, immediately looks at his belly and pants. Thinks, meh, average. Jokes aside, I do think it is wholly unfair what happened to the guy. Almost seems like a mob mentality where they kill one guy to send a message to the rest. Sadly, this is just a status quo for you and the other content creators. It is a sad reality. So the last 2 comments were based on the video I did about the whole My Hero TCG Mr. Tamarin guy situation where he got ejected from Worlds because of an unofficial stream where things may have got a little bit rowdy, a little bit rambunctious. I could go... the video that I made, I could have went way deeper. As such, I could go way deeper here. Because I'm huge on if you're being a content creator, you should be allowed to make the content that you want to make. And unless you're being, anti-Semitic, racist, something like that, going all Kanye West, if you guys know what I'm saying, you should be able to make whatever content you want. And there should not be any consequences. I'm not gonna get into it much more than that. If you guys want to hear me rant about it, that's what Twitch is for, live. But I'm a very big advocate that content creators should be able to do whatever they want, and I do not believe that the Mr. Tamron guy got appropriately punished, as in he shouldn't have been punished at all, in my opinion. Oh well. Let me know what you think about this week's comment video. Again, if you want to be in it, leave a comment, and you might get there. Anyway, see you later, and have a good day. Goodbye.